Hey, yeah, what's up, guys? I hope you all are doing well. This is me, Shlok, and I welcome you all to my channel. So, in this video, we are going to talk about 10 topics or 10 things which you must consider before moving to 11th from 10th in a science stream, and the mistakes I did and the mistakes you shouldn't do. So, I will be giving you a list of 10 topics, and in that, I will consider myself to do the things which express the things which are very paramount importance to you. Right, so let us start. So the first is that basic language proficiency in your medium of instruction language. What I mean to say is that you need to have a basic grasp of the knowledge of the particular language which is the medium of instruction of your particular institute where you need to write your answers. Basically what I'm trying to say is that if your medium of instruction is English, you must know English in such a way so that you can write answers which are almost similar to the meaning of the answer which are given by the particular textbooks or the teachers. If you have this proficiency, if you have this ability, you will rock up in the class. Now this also refers to definitions from physics. So definitions from physics, they might be given in a very high level of language with a very ornamental appearance, right, in the books. So if you have that, it is good. If you wrote memorize that, it is also good. But if you have your own sense of dictum, then what happens is that you can save your time from memorization and move on to the difficult complex topics, right, and dwell much in that, such as problem solving of numericals or else of physics. So that is what I am trying to say. So next is basic mathematics proficiency in topics related to physics. So if you are trying to enter into the PCMB stream or PCB or PCM in the science stream, it is basically it is very mandatory that you need to study physics in the 11th and 12th grade, and that is why you need to be apt with the mathematical models which are used in this subject. For example, calculus, quadratic equations, then log, vagera. And you need to know this. You can search out in ChatGPT and you get the answer that what are the topics you need to learn before entering into the 11th physics, and that is very important. If you are a coaching student, you might be given that as a spoon-fed thing, but if you are not, then you must learn this by yourselves or with the help of some teacher and his guidance. So this is what I need to say. So let us move on to the third one. So third topic is that knowledge of previously learned formulas, both physics and maths. So previously in all the classes which you have passed over, you need to have a not perfect but at least a blurry idea of the formulas which you had from mathematics and physics in the sections of science. If you have this, it is going to be helpful. Not very helpful, but helpful. So these are the three things. Some things I did, some things I didn't. I'm not going to mention what I did, what I didn't, but I'm going to help you out with these 10 topics. So out of these, I have told you the three. Now let's move on to the fourth. Not being overconfident. Don't be overconfident that if you have scored a hefty score in 10th, that doesn't mean you will also score a hefty amount of score in 12th or 11th. That doesn't correlate with each other. So this is one thing. I was overconfident, at the same time not confident. So I will also come to this next point, that is not underestimating oneself. One is capable of doing many things. We should not underestimate ourselves, but that doesn't mean we should be overconfident, which I said earlier. So these 2 points are not to be expanded much, so I will not waste much time here. So next, let's move on to the next, that is consistency. Consistency with strenuous effort. Strenuous effort, if you have heard it correctly, strenuous effort. What you need to do is that you need to put out at least 6 hours of study, and that too consistently. If you didn't do that, you might face some problems, and you need to have some time management skills, such as when you are traveling, what you need to do, and if you are far away from your institute, what you need to do is that you are traveling, and that time also how you are filling the time with your perfect condition, that is mattering, right? So that is what. Now seventh thing, not wasting time in social media. Yes, social media might be most overlooked thing right now. Everyone uses it, but that doesn't mean you can spend more than 1 hour in it. Even if you are spending 1 hour, it is too much. It is only that you keep up with the updates. That is only what matters. Not that you are fully into it and you are posting, or maybe consuming. No, that is not what is to be followed out. So yeah, this is another concise point. Now another one is that skipping exams. Don't skip exams out of fear that I won't score nice. This is the mistake I did, and I'm mentioning out. Don't skip your exams. They tell you how much prepared you are, and they give you some inspiration from inside, some intuition from inside to actually start working out in the direction of studies. So you need to also learn this. Now another is skipping exams, I told you. Now correct choice of institution with its functioning methods with correlation to psychophysical nature. So first, find out in your area which institutions are good for academics, which institutions are good for sports, which institutions are good for this particular thing, whatever it is. Now what is your psychophysical nature? Try to find it out. You like more in studying or memorizing things, you like more in attending exams frequently, you like more in not attending exams frequently. You find it out. Some colleges have some institutions have some rules, like they will have examinations every week for one subject per subject. So that is hefty if you are not actually too much focused in that way. So that is why try to learn that from the students who you know, who are enrolled in those institutions, and then try to learn that whether your psychophysical nature fits in with the functioning method of that particular institution. If it matches, then yeah, you're good to go. If not, then you have to see something else. Also try to find out with the teachers how they study, how they teach you, and how they particularly enroll you in the course. So that's what I need to say. And last but not the least, coaching versus board specific tutor. So if you are in 12th, you passed 11th, you can't go to 12th, you must remember board exam also holds a very much value. Now that doesn't mean it will decide your future. It will or it will not. It depends upon you, your caliber. But one thing it decides is that which kind of, if you are planning for some hefty institution after cracking coaching, after cracking entrances, so there is a particular specific requirement of percentage, right? So that is where it hinders a lot to people who do not who's for some people are preparing for coaching or doing coaching for something like JEE or NEET. If that is the thing, then they may ignore the boards, and that is not what you should do. If you are really able to handle the workload for physics for normal science stream, and as well as you can carry out the task for the coaching, then you must try to do that. You must be examining out by yourself, by watching. You may get some coaching from YouTube as well for JEE or NEET or other competitive exams after 12th of science stream, and you must try to learn both the things, or JEE level things and at the same, or NEET level things and at the same time board level things together. And if you are unable to maintain the timing, then focus on boards first, not on the other exams, because if these exams are good, but they also require you a board percentage, and if that is lacking, your other hard work might not pay off, and that is why it matters. So these are things. Some of the things are personal and some of the things aren't, but these are the things I want to concisely mention. And if you like the video, please like the video, and this is honestly made just for your particular good, right? For your good. And if you like this channel, you can subscribe to my channel, and I will host many such videos in the further upcoming days. So you must also come if you like it. I will also give advices. That doesn't mean that I am a perfect person, but I have learned from my, even if I did not learn from my mistakes, you must learn from my mistakes. So that is what I am repeating. So that is what it is. There might be more things, but if there are, and if it comes to my mind, I will upload them as soon as possible. So to know that, you must subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. And if you like the video, like it after you enroll in the course, whatever it is. Thank you and bye bye.